Hi, I'm David McInnes of Mainstream Media.
It's nice to meet you, David. How are you?
Yeah.
Good.
And then, what is your most memorable moment or question from the Newlywed Game?
My sense of humor changed over the years. So what was funny in the 60s was different than the 70s, 80s, and 90s. But one time I asked a lady, I said, what's the one thing your husband told you not to talk about? And she said, well, my husband and my cousin are going to kill my uncle for the insurance. And I thought that was funny. I don't know if they did or not. What's your next question?
And then, since you have been on TV shows and movies, do you have a most memorable TV or movie moment?
Maybe not a memorable TV or movie moment, but the moments that are important to me are when I meet some people that are so nice. I remember one time I spent 45 minutes in a dressing room with President Bush Sr. And just he and I sat and talked. That was a big deal for me. The other big deal for me was on August the 26th, I got to throw out the first ball at Dodger Stadium. And I was able to take my little 8-year-old boy out on the mound with me. And when I looked up and I saw his face in this television screen, I almost lost it. And I think your mom would do the same thing. If she would see her son like that, it would be something very special. That was special for me.
And what was it like bringing the Beatles to the West Coast?
Well, as you look back, it was a wonderful time. At the time, you don't realize how important it is. I just thought I was doing something that was going to be kind of cool. But it was the first year the Beatles were really friendly. The second year, Paul McCartney and George Harrison were friendly. And the third year, they were very difficult because they had found drugs. And Bob Dylan actually turned them on to drugs. And so they were difficult the third year. But it was, as I look back, it was a great experience.
Yeah. And why was that important to you?
Well, it was important to me because I was doing something that very few people could do at the time. But I didn't know it, David. I didn't know it was that special. But now as I look back, to say that I produced the Beatles concerts is a big deal. And it's going to be a big deal for my little boy when he grows up and finds out.
And who should be the next Jeopardy host?
That's a great question, the next Jeopardy host. Well, Alex is so good. But you see, here's the deal. There are shows for hosts, and then there are hosts for shows. I couldn't do Jeopardy because I can't pronounce Trebek's name practically, but he couldn't do Newlywed Game because he's not a rascal. You see, you have to be a rascal. Barker's a rascal.
Yeah.
Who could do Jeopardy? Man, that's a tough one because Alex is kind of a one-of-a-kind guy.
First, it was Art Fleming.
Art Fleming.
And
then it was was it Alex after that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so. Alex, funny, he just doesn't know it, And he's a very bright guy and a very nice guy, by the way.
Yeah.
I don't know who
very
coming along now. You know who could do it? Regis could probably do it.
No.
He'd have fun with it.
Yeah.
But let me see. Who else could do Jeopardy? God, I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Who else would want to do Jeopardy?
Yeah. Well,
you could do it.
Yeah. Hey.
Hey, you do it.
Yeah.
Okay. What's your last name?
McGinnis.
All right. So let's see how we're going to do. Dan, is it David? David. Okay. And now, the host of Jeopardy, David Guinness. How's that sound?
Yeah,
that sounds cool, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, you can pronounce those words. I can't.
Yeah.
I'm a dummy. You're a smart guy.
Bye-bye.
Now do your closing like we talked.
Well,
live.
Hey, you did a very good job in this interview, and I really appreciate it. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Okay, buddy.
And David,
Bye-bye.
you look in the camera, and you say, "This
Thank
is David
you.
McGinnis."
This is David McGinnis, live from Spirit Mountain Casino
with
Bobby Eubanks.
Don't say Barker.
Excellent.
Good man.